Here again. The holidays are here, and everywhere you look, there's an opportunity just to be busy doing something. Going somewhere, there's a party, there's a tradition, there's an obligation everywhere you turn. But it's easy to lose focus of what the holidays are really about. And one of my favorite passages is in Deuteronomy 11:18 through 21. And I won't read the whole passage, but it does talk about teaching the Word of God to our children while we're walking in the way, while we're sitting in our houses, writing them on the doorposts, writing them on the gates, and teaching them to them basically every moment of every day. And this just is a great reminder to me that we need to be intentional in our parenting and intentional in the choices we make in regards to what we are going to do in our holiday traditions. If you look on Pinterest, you could just get totally overwhelmed with the thousands and thousands of things that are out there. Um, I just reviewed some of the things I had saved some years back to do when the kids were older, and it's just overwhelming. There's no way you can do all of that. And so I decided I was going to narrow it down to just a few things that I thought would help my kids at the age they are now to really intentionally understand what the holidays are about. And I narrowed it down to just a few activities, and then I decided that I was going to um, spread it out instead of trying to cram all this into December and all these prep things and me having to remember to do something different every day of December. I was going to spread it out over November, December, and January, and just take this time to really be intentional in teaching the meaning of each holiday and in teaching some character traits that I want my kids to develop. So our one project that we decided to do for the month of November, uh, I chose because it's familiar to my kids. We do a popsicle prayer basket, which is basically we have popsicle sticks with each family member's name on it. And so each night the kids pull it out and they pray for that person. So this was something that was already familiar to them. What I did was I took popsicle sticks and I decorated them with some little scrapbooking paper in fall colors. And then I wrote on them ordinary things that we take for granted every day. This one says shoes. Last night we did ways to eat meals, or our daily meals, and they sat down and they counted, well, we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they said, well, would you give us 2 snacks too? And sometimes we get treats. So they decided that they were going to count 6 times a day that they were allowed to eat meals. And there's some children in the world who don't even get one meal a day. Um, so each night they pull out a popsicle stick, they count how many items we have that are written on that popsicle stick, and then for each item, like for last night we had these 6 different meals a day. Then they put 6 coins. I took nickels and dimes, rolls of nickels and dimes out from the bank, and they can count a coin for each item, and they put it in our thankful offering jar. And then I asked them where they wanted to give that money to, and they immediately thought of First Care, which is a ministry that we have worked with and helped and supported in the past. And my kids just love the idea that, as they put it, they help save babies. So that's where we're giving our thankful offering this year. And honestly, I let the kids choose. I gave them any choice they wanted. So if you're going to do this, let it be something that's important to them. And and it really reinforces being thankful and then giving back because of the blessings that we have. The other thing that I did, I take everything for the month and I put it in a basket. I put it on our coffee table because otherwise it's so easy to get distracted, to forget that, oh yeah, we didn't do our popsicle sticks this month. Or I have amazing books for each holiday, and it's really easy to forget to read them if they're stuck on the shelf with our hundreds of other books. So I put everything for the month in a basket on our coffee table. The 2 books that I have for November, I have The Story of Thanksgiving. It's a very simple board book for, like, we have a 1.5-year-old. This is perfect for her. And it just gives a really basic history of Thanksgiving and why the pilgrims came to America and they wanted to be able to worship God in the way they chose. Very simple, very basic, perfect for a under 2-year-old. My other book is Barbara Rainey's Thanksgiving, a time to remember. I love Barbara's Everything Home collection and all of her books, all of her home decor. It really helps make your home an embassy for the Lord. And the wonderful thing about Barbara's books is that they are timeless and ageless. So if you opened it up, you would see some small print, but then you'd also see larger print. And the nice thing about that is when your kids are really little, they don't have long attention spans. So you read just the large print parts of the page. And it gives them the information that they're able to handle at that age. And then as they get a little older, you read more and more of the smaller print items. And so the books really grow with them. And it makes it a really wonderful tradition that works for children of all ages. So those are our few things for November. I hope that you're able to take something from it. And just remember, the holidays are not about being busy. They are about being thankful and grateful for the blessings we have. And don't forget to give thanks for what God has blessed you with.